Kia ora, good evening. The hunt is on for those responsible for the slaughter of 23 seals that's left many saddened and sickened.
The seals, including pups just a few days old and pregnant females, were clubbed to death. And just a warning, you may find some of the pictures in the story disturbing. The attack occurred at the popular Ohau Point seal colony, about 20 kilometres north of Kaikoura. Heather Duplessis-Allen's in Blenheim and joins us now live with the latest. Heather.
Good evening. Well, we spent some of the afternoon down at the place where that attack on the fur seals happened, and even though the most recent attack was about a week ago, the bodies of those seals are still lying there among the living members of their colony. Now, Doc describes the behaviour of those living seals as agitated. A warning, some of the pictures in this story are graphic.
The bodies of the 23 fur seals are still lying where Department of Conservation staff found them at Ohau Point. It's believed they were clubbed to death in a series of attacks.
There was something that was quite calculated, and it defies me as to what would motivate somebody to do that.
Doc staff say there were probably two separate attacks, one a week ago and one a fortnight ago.
This is what Doc is dealing with. It has no idea how long the seal has been dead, but it's probably about 2 weeks, and you can imagine after 2 weeks in the sun, it's not only an upsetting sight, but it's also a really unpleasant smell.
It's really a shameful thing.
Tourists flock to Ohau Point to watch the seals, but the area where the attack happened isn't a popular tourist spot, leading to speculation locals might be responsible. In other seal attacks in the South Island, a man was jailed for 4 months and 2 other men were fined $5,000 and $7,000 for their attack on a leopard seal earlier this year. Another man was sentenced to community work and fines after he ran over a seal pup and beat an adult with a steel pole, killing both animals. And in 2005, 3 men, including All Black Andrew Hall, were each fined $2,500 in relation to shooting at seals and killing one on the Otago coast. Doc appealing for help in this case.
We don't know, for instance, whether this happened at night or during the day. If anyone's seeing torchlights around here over the last couple of weeks at night time, we'd like to know. It all helps.
Fur seals are protected and the killer faces a possible maximum penalty of 6 months in prison or $250,000 fine plus $10,000 for every other mammal killed or injured. Some injured seals survived the attack but could still die. There's
young pups here which may have lost their mothers, so there may be further deaths. We're just watching for that at the moment.
Now, the Department of Conservation says that it can't prevent any other attacks because there is simply too much shoreline that those seals can move up and down quite freely. We've spoken to police about this and they say that they will not begin investigating until the Department of Conservation has enough evidence for them to start an investigation.
Thanks, Heather Duplessis-Allen in Blenheim.